It's said that in order to awaken to our full potential, we must be willing to see the ways that information is being suppressed or discredited. And nowhere is this manipulation more common than in medicine. Western medicine, albeit technologically advanced, treats the symptoms of illness with expensive pharmaceutical formulas and patented machinery, which reaps billions of dollars each year for those in the industry. There are many effective alternative options, however. Among the most commonly overlooked options is a uniquely effective, non-invasive therapy that was created by a doctor named Wilhelm Reich. Using simple materials, Reich's healing invention tapped into the life energy that ancient modalities have spoken of for centuries, and his therapy yielded remarkable results. What more, anyone could duplicate it at home. But if you search for evidence of its efficacy, you may have to dig deep to get past the character assassination of its founder, which many people believe was the dark result of Reich discovering something that could completely change our understanding of health and disease. Wilhelm Reich's simple technology for cultivating Orgone energy. They call dark matter vacuum flux or zero-point energy, depending on who you ask. These are all essentially describing what Reich called Orgone. In recent years, the layering concept for Orgone was reinvented in small resin objects which would contain both materials, organic and inorganic. It was also discovered that if you add a crystal into the resin of these devices, the stability of the quartz transmutes the negative charge into a positive one. Also, the resin shrinks during the curing process, permanently squeezing the quartz crystal inside, which creates a piezoelectric effect, and this electrically polarizes the quartz, making the orgonite even more effective. It becomes a self-driven, continuously operating, highly efficient negative to positive energy transmutation factory. When orgonite is within range of any source of negative energy, emotional, physical, or chemical, it's said it will efficiently and continuously transform it into positive energy, and the harmful energy is defenseless against the effect. Now, a growing number of people are using it to combat the electromagnetic frequencies being emitted 24/7 from cell towers, cell phones, Wi-Fi, and smart grids, just to name a few. The exponential increase of EMFs are said to blanket our landscape like electromagnetic smog. This change in the biological frequency of the Earth over the last 20 years is said to affect us all on a cellular level, though we may not be aware of the additional stress until we're far away from it and surrounded only by Mother Earth and Orgone. There's even an internet-led movement called the Orgonite Gifting Movement, where people bury orgonite devices near cell phone towers to mitigate harmful effects. Orgonite devices are most frequently used for the effects of electronic pollution, stress, depression, headache, insomnia, and brain fog. Like the accumulator, they are said to turn negative energy into positive energy, to purify the atmosphere, to detoxify water, to help plants grow better, repel pests, to disarm and repel predators, and to inspire a pleasant demeanor and a balanced, happier mood, to remedy insomnia and nightmares, and best of all, to awaken your innate psychic senses. Skeptics may say these stories are just the result of the placebo effect. Others may see Orgone as the thread of connection with the divine. It is curious that a healing technology would be so maliciously discredited, which at its best is miraculous, and at its worst, completely harmless. Maybe Wilhelm Reich was crazy. Or maybe this highly educated doctor simply posed a threat. In the end, this is what he said. Whatever you have done to me or will do to me in the future, whether you glorify me as a genius or put me in a mental institution, whether you adore me as your savior or hang me as a spy, sooner or later, necessity will force you to comprehend that I have discovered the laws of the living. I have disclosed to you the infinitely vast field of the living in you, of your cosmic nature. That is my great reward.